According to someone on YouTube, this clip is of John Lennox owning an atheist.
Mathematics doesn't come tumbling out of absolutely nothing. The concept of the null set is not absolutely nothing. And it takes a creative mind to develop the mathematics out of what he calls absolutely nothing. So the analogy would be that the universe can, by a creative mind, be created out of absolutely nothing. That's point number one.
Lennox seems to be talking to a guy who thinks that math comes from nothing, which is silly. However, Lennox's assertion that a universe can, by analogy, also be created by a mind out of nothing is also silly.
Point number two is the universe reflects mathematical structures.
No, mathematical structures are structured for the purpose of reflecting what we observe in the universe.
But I think we want to realize that mathematics doesn't cause anything. Newton's laws describe what will happen. They don't cause motion. And it seems to me that's a profound mistake that I see in a number of books, as if mathematics could create the universe.
I agree with Lennox on this point. The folks who think that the universe is made out of math or is somehow driven by math or created by math have some very silly ideas.
It doesn't create anything. And I would go back to the fact that I agree with Peter. On the basis of a naturalistic science, it is a vast mystery of how we have this universe. And I would go further than that, and I say that the only answer to it that makes sense to me is... No, just a minute, I'm not finished yet. We can explore the mechanisms as much as we like, but our explorations and the very way we do them is, as a totality, pointing towards a mind behind them.
How? What would it even mean for something to point toward a mind? How specifically can you distinguish between something created by a mind and something not created by a mind? Apologists will often say that if you found some sunglasses in the grass or a watch in the sand, you'd know they were created by an intelligence. But that's only the case because I know that people make those things. If I were a member of some uncontacted Amazonian community and I found one of those things, I would have absolutely no reason to be certain that they were created by a mind.
And that didn't hinder science in the 17th century, and it needn't hinder science now.
I think Galileo would disagree that it didn't hinder science in the 17th century. I don't know if you've heard, but I do have a Patreon.